Hello, this is Retreat Briefing on Tuesday, April 16th, and today's thumbnail is War Impacts the Market and Hong Kong ETF Approval. So now Iran had a drone attack to Israel, and Israel announced revenge. So people who are expecting a war to come down little failed, and the overall market started to fall. However, there are still good news for the invest market, and which is Hong Kong made approval to Bitcoin and also Ethereum spot ETFs, and it didn't affect the market yet since the war issue and the halving issue are now overruling the market. However, this could be a trigger for China's institutional money's inflow to Bitcoin and Ethereum, so it might have a great effect to this frozen market right now. So let's begin. So this is a one-day candle chart of Bitcoin and it is moving, which I told you yesterday, the three top patterns. So it reached somewhere near here. Let me use a pen. So this line you can see as a resist. Oops, I cannot just write with my... So this line is a resist line. So it hit this place three times, three top patterns. So now it dropped, and this line over here will touch right here and then drop. So this is a pattern trading technique. So if the 60K breaks, then it will probably move just like that, I think. So now this is a Goya Premium chart for Bitcoin at 4 p.m. So we had an update in our website, so the chart changed its design. Yeah, and now after crawling up to the Goya line over here, let me use a laser point again. So after crawling up over here, so we had an L2, so the slope also changed into upwards, but SB and S2 and RSIS signal just made it drop all the way down again. So now it's moving below the Goya line, and we had an L at the 4 p.m. so it was going up to meet the Goya line. So we were gonna check out later what happened right now. And this is a dominance chart, and Bitcoin's dominance now surpassed 55%, and the overall crypto market's 55% is gathered to Bitcoin. However, the Tether dominance is keep increasing, and this proves that there are a lot of liquidation or stop loss or even profit taking are made in altcoins. So you can see the altcoins dominance is keep decreasing, and it decreased a lot. And also Ethereum increased with Bitcoin, but now started to fall all the way down. And this is a Goya Dominance 1 starting from 14th 5 p.m. to 16th 4 p.m. So now it's 15 points. And you can notice that it doesn't go all the way down to the minus. So overall market is just moving in sideways. So major cryptos moving in sideways and altcoins going up and down. This is what is happening to the current market. And now this is a liquidation heat map for the last 24 hours. So it liquidated a lot of long positions. So this means that the price dropped all the way down. So now if you look at here, the 24-hour rect, the total amount is $293 million, and long positions were $233 million, and that is a lot of portion. And now here, the chart looked so similar that I didn't even notice. I thought I put a wrong picture. So this is for the 4 hours rect, and also the long positions were all liquidated. So right here, $37.23 million and $9 million, almost 10. So it's about 3.7 times more long positions were liquidated than short positions. So overall, cryptos are all falling right now. And this is a liquidation heat map for Bitcoin, and it is keep decreasing. It's starting from yesterday night. It's just continuously decreasing. So these places are where those long positions are liquidated, and now over here starting to rebound. So little short positions got liquidated, but that is not pretty much. So if you look at this heat map, this yellow line over here, over 64 point somewhere, that would be a first place to go if it rebounds, and if it falls, it will drop all the way down to here, 61k. Now I probably think that it will rise since there are way more assets over here, and it's not that far, it's just at the middle. So, and this is for the Ethereum. So down, 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 down. It liquidated all of these long positions down here, also here a lot, and this long tail liquidated all these places, and now it's starting to rebound, and there are a lot of assets gathering right now over 3140. So 3140, that place would be a first place that Ethereum might go if it keep rebounds. And now at Presto, I found a analyze that Hong Kong Bitcoin ETF's 3 good aspects, and at least $20 billion will inflow to the Hong Kong Bitcoin ETF. And they said there are 3 pros, and first one is Hong Kong BTF is taking a in-kind trading, so it increases the markets and it will, solve the volatility problem. And the second one was that it is fighting with the ETF at the New York, so the 24-hour liquidation, needs are also a part of Hong Kong ETF's successful point. And finally, if Chinese investors are very willing to invest from a political, not related with the political things, so such as stocks are really related with the politicians, since the company usually accompanies with the politics, but the Bitcoin is just all over the world, so it's not related to anything. So Chinese investors are really wanting to now invest in the crypto market. So this Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF will definitely make the Chinese money flow into the market more. And now this is a RSI heat map for 4-hour candles. If you look at here, this is for yesterday. It already dropped a lot, so there are no single crypto over here at the strong, so except for those tiny little cryptos. And today it seems pretty similar, but those little yellow lines, red lines, show that it is slightly rebounding. So I think some cryptos now starting to go up a little bit. So these red lines, red dots. But still, there are a lot of coins at the oversold and weak place. So find a good crypto and try rebound profit. And now let's move on to the Goya Premium chart. So this is our renewed site. So if you look at here, it's a Bitcoin. The chart changed into more cartoonic. How do I say? I feel like it's cartoonic. And the current dominance is 16 points, and it increased to 19 points at 5 p.m. So it is playing over here. So I think the overall crypto now started to rebound, but not yet. Not yet. I said not yet. So I introduced in the presentation SB, S signal, S2, it dropped all the way down. Tried to crawl back up to the Goya line, but resisted, and now it's falling all the way down to 616, all the way down to here. So if this 60 line breaks, then it will drop unbelievably. I think it will probably go down near here. Wait a second. This line, the half of this big minus candle right here. This place. I think it will go down to this place, and then we need to see if it breaks more, then it will drop more. But if not, I think it will be supported around here. So right now, its lowest point is acting as a first support and second support. And if it drops, I think this line will do a second support. And then right here, if it drops down to this 14th lowest point, then Bitcoin will just keep drop, I think. And if it rise, it's yesterday's highest point, 668, that 66.8K would be a first resist, and around here is a resist line, but I think that is quite difficult. So I wish Bitcoin to rise up to 6.4 in order to liquidate those short positions and then try to go up more. I wish. Now let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum score chart moving over, and market price is under right now. So it also crawled back up, and I thought Ethereum was reviving, and it dropped under 3K, and that was very shocking to me. And now it is keep going down. It broke 3,000 again, and I think it's falling together with the Bitcoin. So it also got resisted by the Goya line, and it is keep falling. So for support right here, it's 1 p.m. today. This line is 2976 is a first and second support. And also here, same with the Ethereum. This 14th long candle here, I think, half of this long tail would be another support, and then it will fall to the lowest point, and if it breaks, it will go down unlimitedly, I think. Not unlimitedly, but a lot. And the resist line is here where it rebounded a little. 3277 is a first and second resist, and up here is just no sense. We need a specific issue such as Bitcoin halving. It's almost 4 days left, I think. And let's have a look at Ripple. Ripple also crawled up together just as Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we had an S3, but it seems like Ripple was holding its price well, but just same as Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, it is falling all the way down. So now it's moving near 0.48, and about half of this long candle, I think, the body part of this minus would be a first support, and maybe to the tail and tail and here. I think support lines are like this. So if you press SR shows quite a close place. So yesterday's lowest point, and right here it's 15th lowest point. But if it falls down here, I think first place here, and then end of this plus minus candle, and then half of this tail, and then end of tail, just like that. And these cells are meaningless to watch. It's so difficult to rise all the way up to there. And finally, Dogecoin. Dogecoin now got closer to the market price and the score line. So it is moving in sideways, so there are no specific decrease right now. So I think Doji is showing the best outlook, I think. But also it dropped under 0.15. So that is quite a bad news. We had an S signal, S3, SB, all made in under the Goya line, so very reliable. So first support, second support, and just as the same tactic here, this big minus candle at the 14th half place would be a support just here by 2 line, and then the end of this candle, body part, and then half of this long tail. So just and so on. So this is how you think of the support lines. So if you are trying to buy Bitcoin at the low price, cryptos at the low price, I suggest you guys these places and use this SR function very well. That is a very, very useful tool. Now, I hope you guys to have a safe trading in this bear market too, and then trust Goya in order to do the safe trading. So thank you for listening. Bye.